Aw, yeah, let's kill that Iron Twins boss. Good morning, what's up guys? MtgJedi here, and we are fighting the Iron Twins. This is my team today. Let me try to scoot over there. Yes, there we go. Now, I know that my team may or may not be very accessible for most people, with Duchess, Valk, Mithrala, and 2 Geos. However, I'm going to provide some other options for you today in this wonderful guide, 5 different strategies that you can beat the Iron Twins. This is definitely going to have something for everyone. My efforts on the new account, the Death Knight Forever series, have really had me focusing on early game stuff, so I'm going to include you guys as well. But make sure you check out that series. I have a playlist on the channel with all the videos in that series. If you are enjoying that series, please tell me that in the comments below. And if you appreciate this video, hit the like button. If you're new here, maybe check out some other videos on the channel. So let's get into it. Now, I am basically just using my keys for the day. This is the new spirit boss, so I'm fighting my way up through the levels. I fully expect this team to be perfectly fine up through level 12. I've used this same exact team on every affinity so far, and I expect to use it on all affinities. My goal is to have one team that does all of the bosses at level 15. I know that it works up to level 12, but we'll see if I can get this one team strategy to work for level 15. And of course, the main thing you want to remember here with this boss is that you want to start with survivability first. Build the most survivable team that you have available to you, and then work backwards. Then you can try to make it faster once you know that you can survive up, the levels, okay? Number 2, just do the highest level boss that you can, right? Not everybody is going to be able to do level 12, level 15. Not even level 9 sometimes, okay? You can see here we got 209, that's stage 5. Let's go on to stage 6 and keep it going. All right, now let's start off with the teams very easily right here. Okay, so 5 easy strategies, right? 5 easy strategies. The first one is going to just be your early game account, okay? Your early, your mid game, whatever the case might be, you're going to use your best champions in the team, okay? Here is a team of level 50 champions. Shout out to my dude Alex Balla. This is very similar to my team on the Ultimate Death Knight account. Make sure you check out my series there if you want the breakdown on my team. But basically, it's Ultimate Death Knight and the other people that you have level 60 Kale, okay? And, on that account, I'm farming stage 1. And that's okay. You're going to get some silver. You're going to get some silver coins. I think all of that is perfectly fine. I'm not sure about the energy to use in there daily, but I don't want to not do it. So, Plarium, we are either going to need you to remove the energy from this dungeon, or we're going to need you to give us more daily energy. You have 2 choices. Pick one of the 2. You have no other choices available other than those 2, okay? My vote would be just remove the energy. I think it's absolutely silly to drain our resources like that. It seems completely purposeless. And then the other option would be give us more energy, in which case, let's go, step it up. I don't think we really get that much daily energy as is. Okay, so moving on, once you have a large roster, your first available strategy to you is going to be a high resistance team. A good example of this is going to be Euros here because he has that crazy resistance aura, okay? Now, The other option available to you are Geomancer teams, and he has basically combined these teams together. This is my dude Gregoff. I started an Iron Twins section in my Discord, so if you are interested in discussing strategy, seeing other people's teams, I'm only going to show you some of the teams that people posted here in this video. And then if you're interested in any of these teams in particular, make sure you put that in the comments below. I can do a video on, any of these teams, highlighting them and going over all the gear and all of that kind of thing, if you guys want me to. So, with that being said, let me get my next thing started here. The next strategy is another variation of the high resistance team. This is more focused on just the Geomancer part of the strategy, okay? So you have your high resistance strategies, you have your Geomancer strategies. Sometimes they go together, sometimes they do not. If you have a Geomancer, that's going to be your number one key to victory in this boss. Number one key to victory, in my opinion. Shout out to my dude Great Moose. He posted multiple different teams for this boss, like a different team for each affinity. Great team construction here for sure. Okay. Next up is another variation of this high resistance team, and that is going to be with Mithrala in there. Mithrala has the easiest way to resist this boss. She just has an automatic high resistance. If you have her, that's how you'll build her. Shout out to my dude Mabroish, and that was his team here. So all three of those teams have some similarities and some differences, but you can see what those are here. I assume this is the Magic Keep, but I'm not 100% sure because I can't tell from this picture. But the goal is either to build a resistance team so you're not taking those debuffs, or to use Geomancer to put his HP burn on and do tons of damage, or both. Okay, I kind of went with an or both strategy. So if we click off here, like you can see in my team, this falls into that same category with Geomancer, high resistance Duchess, and Mithrala. Valkyrie is not high resistance. She just has a fat shield for everybody. And so that my team would fall right in line with those two concepts and putting them together, okay? Now, you don't need a Geomancer, but if you have one, you'd be silly not to use it. Okay, next up is getting cheesy, okay? The Paragon Cheese is back in a big way for this boss, and you can solo this boss with Paragon. And I think that that's great. I don't think it needs nerfed. I think that's a great option. It's going to take 10 freaking minutes. And I've saw some other people, like my dude Board Nation, his run was like 20 minutes. This is Brandon's team here, okay, and it has Paragon. I know a lot of people are going to use this strategy. You should probably 60 your Paragon because he needs to be very fast. He needs to go before the boss so he can put up his Unkillable reliably. I don't know the specific stat requirements for the Paragon, but again, if you guys want a specific video on Paragon, let me know and I can do that video, okay? But putting your Paragon in a toxic set is a great idea. That is the main thing that's going to help you speed up the run. And then the other thing too is I think it's low risk, but putting War Master on your Paragon with that mastery is going to give you a quicker way to victory as well. And because he's unkillable, don't see a reason why you couldn't put War Master on him. So I think you should be able to do both of those things. So Paragon Cheese is definitely a viable strategy. Okay, next up is an Unkillable Team. Okay, this is from Bud's Fan. I love the Lord Chamfort here. Best aura, decrease attack. There's a lot of good stuff going on in this team. You have I'm surprised Archmage Helmet is in here, though, honestly, because he puts a lot of buffs on your team, and that's gonna increase the boss's turn meter a lot. However, you do get decreased speed here with Sill of the Drakes, so maybe it's fine, right? Maybe it's fine. Obviously, he did beat the boss with this strategy, using the Helicath Unkillable here. And the flavor of Jingwan is absolutely amazing. But also KKD Nirvana, he put together 3 different champions that have unkillable buffs and just kept those up the entire fight. I would guess that these champions, he didn't change their speeds. He just kept them the same for whatever he was using them for, and then used Ninja as his main DPS a little bit with Brogni as well. So you have 5 different strategies here to beat this boss, okay? Your basic use your best champions on level, the first couple levels. That'll be for early and mid-game players. You have your Geomancer teams, your high resist teams, your Paragon Cheese, and your Unkillable teams. If you have a different strategy than one of those 5 things, I would love to hear about that in the comments below. I would also love to hear about the team that you're using on this boss. So please share that in the comments below as well. And I'm going to go fight through the rest of my levels here on the Spirit Day boss, Spirit Day. And are you spirited on Spirit Day? Thank you for watching. If this video was helpful, hit the like button and let me know what other content you'd like to see on this boss. So far, I found it interesting and a little bit challenging. I know that once we get to level 15 is going to be a really high gear requirement, because I know that level 12 was hard, and 15 is definitely going to be higher. So I look forward to the challenge on that. And then I will just see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.